Our next discussion centers around something serious, ovarian cancer, the 5th most common cancer that affects women in the U.S. Because there are no screenings, it's very important to know the signs, and that's in part why the 8th annual Jody's Race began, a way to support women battling ovarian cancer survivors while raising that awareness. Jody's Race on June 10th has grown to be the largest of its kind in the country. Janine Smith joins us along with ovarian cancer survivor Janissa Pettinger. Great story that you're going to share here in a minute, and so glad that you can be with us today. This is so important because we hear about sometimes the other cancers, but not specifically this. The average age that a woman is diagnosed with ovarian cancer is
about 55 to 60, but it does impact women and girls of all ages.
Now, do they know if it's hereditary? Do you have to follow that in your family line, or?
You know, there are some hereditary causes of ovarian cancer, but it's not always the case. So we do encourage women to have genetic testing done, but the most important thing is to really be aware of symptoms.
Now, what are those?
Well, there are 4 primary symptoms. It's bloating, abdominal pressure or pain, maybe you're feeling full when you're eating a meal, or you have urinary urgency. And even one of those symptoms that doesn't go away, maybe you have it for more than 2 weeks in a given month, should cause you to go to your doctor and have ovarian cancer ruled out by having a transvaginal ultrasound, an exam, and then there is a blood test they can do to not really screen ovarian cancer, but just give them a little more information.
Okay. Now, were these some of the symptoms that you were experiencing that you thought maybe, oh, I just don't feel well today, it'll get better?
Yes, I had experienced the symptoms for approximately 2 to 3 weeks prior to attending the Race for the Cure. And I had bloating, abdominal pain, and shortness of breath.
And you were taken to the ER.
Yes, I actually ran the race, and during the race the symptoms became worse, and I knew something wasn't right, and so thereafter went directly to the ER.
And how are you feeling today? Is it?
I am 3.5 years cancer-free, and I feel great.
So that's why this is very important to be aware of this, and a good way to help is attending that race, Jody's Race. This helps to spread the word, and I can't believe it's the largest of its kind.
It is.
So how have you seen this race grow?
Well, when it first started in 2010, the woman who wanted to start the race, named Jody Brameyer, she was 42 when she was diagnosed, and felt that if women knew about the symptoms, they would get diagnosed earlier. That was her goal, and it still remains our goal today. We've seen the race grow from, well, we were told it would be 500 people, but it was 1,700 people the first year. We ran out of T-shirts.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yes.
But this year we're expecting over 3,000 people, and it's just grown and grown every year.
Some of the highlights, just a few of them that are going to be expected this year.
It's very teal.
Very
Jody's
teal.
Race, and we have a wonderful survivor breakfast for ovarian cancer survivors. We have photo opportunities. There's a great vendor area where people can come, and you can bring your furry friend.
Very good.
So we have lots of dogs at Jody's Race, and even had a pig one year.
Oh,
so.
I like that. I like that. You are helping things to be aware, and your team is G Strong Till There's a Cure. What do you want to spread? What is your message going through the ovarian cancer?
I think the most important part for me was I could have been silent and went through this battle, not letting anybody know. But being that I had never heard of ovarian cancer, and so I wanted to get that message out, and I did that through social media. And
there you go.
It kind of blew up. I had people, we found out quickly that teal was the color for ovarian cancer. So we had people wearing teal bracelets, teal shirts.
All teal.
Yes.
And that's a great way to come out and support. Well, thank you so much for all the information, and keep it going strong. And Jody's Race for Awareness, it is next Saturday, June 10th at Denver City Park. It starts at 8:30 a.m. and includes a breakfast, survivor's breakfast, family expo, and you can register online at jodysrace.org or call 303-506-7014.